everyone, and welcome back to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Today is season 3, episode 4. I'm Big Frost. I hope you're having a great day. I'm super excited to see more, especially as Angel is back already. Last episode, so I don't know if he's gonna be in this, if it's just gonna be like to leave us with a cliffhanger for a little bit. I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm super excited. I've had not a rough day, but man, it ended like in the meh tone, so I'm kind of happy to do Buffy, because it's always nice even when it's sad, which I don't think it'd be sad, but at the same time, I'll never know. So yeah, I'm super excited to see more. I really liked last episode. I thought it was great in terms of character development and stuff. As of right now, I haven't seen the comments on episode 3 because it's not up yet, so I hope you'll forgive me for that if I say things that you already said in the comments of last episode. Put a like on the video if you like it. You don't be afraid to leave a comment. I really love reading you guys' opinions and comments about it. You can subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel because we've got a long way to go. And also you can check out my Patreon if you want the full and uncut reaction. So without further ado, minute 45, let's go.
One night, after supper, the lead dog turned up a snowshoe rabbit. The dog lay down low to the race, his body flashing forward leap by leap. He was sounding the deeps of his nature,
and the parts of his nature that were deeper than he. Going back into the wombs of time, the rabbit could not... maybe we should try a less stimulating passage.
Oh, it's about us.
Rabbit Harris reporting for Oswatch.
Xander, oh good. Some of us are.
If it's Oz episode, I will be happy.
They're on top of the file cabinet in this cage. I put those towels up for privacy.
No worries. I can handle the Oz full empty. I mean, not handle, like hands to flesh.
Yes, we understood.
Okay, well, it's not for you. It's for me. Because I'm still getting used to half a Monty.
Oh, good. Half? You and Oz? Which half?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh!
Anyway, he's more manageable tonight and on the third night. Tomorrow night, for total full moon, that's when he's a real woofer.
You're just gonna sleep. Yeah. Okay.
Nice place. Did you ever catch kids doing the ditty out here?
There's a smooch spot up by the woods. It's usually where kids go.
Yeah? Bet you
Kids.
and Scott have been up there kicking the gear shift.
You guys are still kids.
Hardly. Only been on a few dates.
But you like him.
But my most favorite thing so far is that he doesn't seem to be any kind of hell beast.
That's
All
good.
men are beasts, Buffy.
But that can change.
Hey, I was hoping to not get that cynical till I was at least 40.
It's not cynical. I mean, it's realistic. Every guy from Manimal down to Mr. I Love the English Patient has beast in him. And I don't care how sensitive they act. They're all still just in it for the chase.
Well, that's sad. Is that Scott? If he becomes a werewolf, no, we already have one. We don't want a trend. The trend is vampires.
I think that's true.
What
That every
is?
guy's in it only for the chase?
I know, it is an awful generalization.
True. Agreed with Buffy.
That's what I stopped you for, basically. Hey.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey.
Howdy, Debbie.
Hi, Oz. Hey, you're not doing jazz band this year?
Oh, can't take the pressure. It's not the music that's hard, it's the marching.
We have a marching jazz band?
Yeah, but, since the best jazz is improvisational, we'd be going on. Are we? Dr. Flowers? Did I miss Flowers?
No, we're pre-posy, definitely. Time's it. Well, I have to go see Mr. Platt today.
Platt, the school counselor?
I get to convince him that I'm Little Miss Stable so I can stay in school.
Platt creeps me out. I would totally quit going, but I'm flunking senior bio, and my teacher says I have success issues.
Senior bio, I kind of aced that final.
And how did you do that? Oh, right, you showed up.
If you want my notes, they're yours.
It's good to see you. No need to panic.
Why?
Just a thought. Poker, not your game.
What's the deal, Jaws?
Now, bear in mind, most likely there is no deal. But if there was a deal, then would concern murder last night. A male student was found in the woods.
Which student?
Jeff Walken.
Jeff.
Who's?
He was... I know him.
I'm afraid he was...
Open.
Open?
Oh, God.
Oh, not to freak. I rest my eyes now and then. That's all.
How long exactly did you rest your eyes for?
A little now, a little then. But I never heard Oz leave, and he was here in the morning when I
Woke up.
woke up! You can put it that way if you want to, Mr. Technical.
I know they can't. So this isn't like... I mean, it sucks that he did that, because especially if he can kill people. I don't think it's gonna be him, because it's too obvious. But put alarms on my phone, because I would fall asleep. Like, when I go to sleep at 1, to me, it's like 4 a.m. It's like, it's a lot. So I would just put alarms. I know you couldn't, but like, thinking about it, put alarms on my phone. And I mean, watch shows or something. I know they can't as well, but I'm just thinking, you know, what would I do if I had to watch a werewolf to make sure he didn't escape and kill people or me? Watch shows, read, do assignments. Maybe not assignments because it would be fucking boring. But at the same time, it's more working hours, so... I what? Do a puzzle or something? Yeah. Film Buffy in the library. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not you, but I'm so sorry. Ooh, the ominous music continues to her. Is it gonna be a Danny Phantom consultant?
2 o'clock. Miss Summers.
Buffy Summers reporting for sanity.
Of course, you're smoking indoors.
I know that I have to do this, and I'll cooperate, and I'll look at your ink blots and everything, but...
It's not what you need right now. What you need is a trained, not too crazy professional who will always give you his honest opinion. Which I offer. Have a seat.
This isn't very comfortable for a psychology.
Not too crazy. So you have credentials?
Look, Buffy, any person. So the hope I bring you is demons can be fought. People can change. You can change. Now, your turn. Let's start with why you ran away.
Oh, that's deep
That's a
stuff.
long story.
Bore me.
You know, I'm really over it. I'm moving on. I feel good. I'm even dating someone new.
All good things. But still, you're bringing me in at the end of the movie. Bad ending, guy.
He was my first... I loved him. And then he...
Changed.
Yeah,
He got mean,
yes.
and you didn't stop loving him. Look, lots of people lose themselves in love. It's no shame. Right? They write songs about it. The hitch is, you can't stay lost. Sooner or later, you have to get back to yourself.
Especially also... I gotta stop it. A lot of times when people get together, there's like more, I would say more teenagers than adults. But when they're teenagers and they get together, and then there's this really passionate love story, and then it's like they do everything together, right? They don't have a personality outside of each other. They always do things together. They have the same hobbies. They go to the same places everywhere. So then sometimes when they break up, because in relationships you need your individual self, because most of the time it won't work. And then here, example in this case, when they break up, this is kind of what he's referring to, but you don't know what to do with yourself, because you're always doing that with your partner. You're always with your partner. You're always with your lover. You everything you're doing is with that person. So you're like, who am I outside of this person, right? So I think this is kind of what he's saying, but not exactly.
And if you can't?
can't, well, love becomes your master and you're just its dog.
True.
I'm afraid to ask.
Oz ate someone last night.
You did not.
Oz does not eat people. It's more werewolf play.
Well, we could ask Faith to watch over him.
Well, you're having a Slayer watch me? Well, good we're not overreacting.
No, it's just we're running out of people.
Okay, you know that thing where you bail in the middle of an upsetting conversation? I have to do that. It's kind of dramatic, I know, but sometimes it's a necessary guy thing.
And I want you to do the guy thing, but
Get away from the cage.
what?
It's gonna happen soon.
I know they're doing this out of like they're taking any part they can, but putting books in the cave of the werewolf, I would be scared for the books.
Get away from me.
Sorry, I ruined this moment, but I had to say it. I'm like, you should accept yourself, but at the same time, it's kind of hard. It's like, I kill people at night. What? Why is he acting feral? What the hell happened? Also, where did you find pants? Ow. Ah.
Oh, God.
Here, hold this.
We're doing crime here. You don't sneak up during crime.
God, have a... Okay. Scarred for life. Oh, God. Willow, how can you stand it?
On the body. It could be from the attacker.
Great, so we got everything we need?
Yep,
How
that's
does
it.
it smell?
Okay, a little too much excitement for the Wilster here.
What happened?
Doesn't look good for us, does it?
It really doesn't. This guy was ripped apart by a big wild animal.
Did that cause her to faint? Oh my god. Poor Buffy. Seriously, give her a fucking break. Give her a fucking break. He looks very feral, so I don't know if he lost his memories, but like, it looks like he lost everything. Ah, that's why she wanted to be here. Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Boy, Faith and her nutty books.
Exploring demon dimensions and mystery of a Cathler.
Yeah, and she still listens to heavy metal. Freaky deaky.
Buffy?
What if I told you that I had a dream about Angel? And, really vivid, three-dimensional sense around the hills are alive.
Oh, she thinks she dreamed.
Do you believe it was a prophecy?
No. I don't know. I guess it made me wonder. Is there a chance even? Could it happen?
There's no record of anyone returning from the demon dimension once the gate was closed. I can't imagine how time moves quite differently there, so...
I remember. So, he would have been down there for hundreds of years.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Of torture.
It would take someone of extraordinary will and character to survive that and retain any semblance of self. Most likely he'd be a monster.
A lost cause.
Maybe. Cannot respond to reason or love.
I thought Faith was on duty.
Hey, change of plans.
I feel like it.
Glazed her cake. It's fun to watch.
In any other scenario, I would say second one, but because of Angel series, first one.
Make them.
Also,
They
because
use the
second one
spritzy
would
thing
be
and they drop the batter into this.
Couldn't sleep, huh?
too nice.
I've been a Mr. Donut since the TV did that snowy thing.
How could it not be conclusive? What did it look like? Was he bit?
Let her finish, Buffy.
No, it's just... I'm sorry.
Buffy, over here.
Oh, hi.
Hey, I can't back you on that lunch. Nutritional demerits.
Really? I guess he's kind of funny and stuff. It's just, sometimes I just don't like the things he says.
Oh, he definitely marched to the beat of his own drummer. Actually, I think he makes his own drums.
Well, my mom says that therapy can be completely helpful.
Yeah, but your mom has the wattage of a Zippo lighter, Scott.
I hope you realize I don't actually know these people. I thought you would like me better if I had friends, so I hired them. So, I wanted to tell you that you look great today.
Aww.
But now I want to raise that to amazing because you didn't sleep well.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's...
This guy is so boyfriend material. Oh my god. God.
That's really sweet. And I wish I didn't have to, but I just remembered that I do, so...
Poor, I'm sorry, poor Scott. But
I'll
poor
see you later.
Buffy, but poor Scott.
Check out Scotty liking the manic depressive chick.
Aw. Sorry, Buffy. He's really a fucking great guy. At least he seems to be. I'm literally getting stressed. This is not
Angel.
He does have shoes.
Do you understand me?
I want to say he's acting, but I don't think so. Oh, he still has a tattoo on his shoulder. Maybe not get too close, darling. Or do that. Don't do that. No.
No, let's stay here.
Relax, Debbie. What's wrong with you today? What is that?
Nothing. Kiss me.
No, Debbie, you did not drink that, did you?
Drink it. No, I didn't.
Debbie, what's going on?
Wait, I thought it was him first.
Listen,
He's dead.
And that's your thing, right?
He's dead.
There's something going on.
It's just finally opening up as well.
This whole entire story is probably going to convince you that I'm loony bin material, but there's nobody else that I can talk to. Not Willow, and not Giles, nobody. They found out they'd freak on me, or they'd do something, and I need help.
Oh, fuck off!
I need to talk to someone.
She finally said, I need help, and he's dead.
I'm so scared.
Oh, that is symbol on his face. We just got introduced to him. Why did he just die?
So, the bottle just jumped out of the cabinet and spilled on its own.
Of course not. I was trying to get rid of it.
You were trying to get rid of it?
To help you.
Wait.
You know how you get.
You think this has anything to do? You could pour out everything I made, and it wouldn't help. And you want to know why? You want to know why? Because all it takes now is you, Debbie. You and your stupid, grating voice. You're the reason I started the formulas in the first place.
Why?
Be the man you wanted. Even he's not going to listen to your pathetic ramblings anymore. I am all you've got now, Debbie. You
Well, that's
hear
an
me?
obsession.
I am all you've got. Oh my God. Mad. Huh? Know what happens?
Don't blame this on her.
Please. Are you all right?
It's okay.
It's not.
Which means that he was killed during the day.
Yes! Sorry, I've just been... It's horrible. Horrible.
It's okay, Will. We're all glad Oz is off the hook.
Indeed. Shouldn't he be here by now? Sunset's at 5:30.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm late. Did you bring the notes? Thanks again for the notes.
Yeah.
That's an obsessive behavior.
Our task now is to determine what sort of killer we are dealing with. Well, clearly we're looking for a depraved, sadistic animal.
Present. Hey, I may be a cold-blooded jelly donut, but my timing is impeccable.
But you aren't. Hey, it's a kill in the day monster. 100% for sure.
And she was seeing him and way vocal about not having love for the guy.
Add this and stir. I just saw Debbie a minute ago sporting a nasty black eye.
Okay, so pretend Debbie wanted Platt dead. Maybe he fought back.
No. Platt was dead in an instant. He didn't even drop his cigarette. Now, what if boyfriend Pete's the one doling out the punishment?
We should find them both immediately.
Well, Debbie was in the quad a minute ago.
Right, we'll split up. Faith, you and I team. Willow, stick
So
with
how
Buffy.
did he kill the guy?
Go lock myself in the cage.
And maybe close the door.
Normally, I'd say you want to play I Have a Secret, fine. But people are dying here.
He usually convinces people.
It's not his fault. I mean, he's not himself when he gets like this.
You mean Pete?
It's me. I make him crazy. He just does what he does because he loves me too much.
But weren't
That's-
Mr. Platt and Jeff murdered by an animal?
Pete's not like other guys, is he, Debbie?
Yeah. Sadly, he's been tortured for a while, so I think he knows.
Where can we find him?
I don't know.
You're lying.
What if I am? What are you gonna do about it?
Wrong question.
Look at yourself. Why are you protecting him? Anybody who really loved you couldn't do this to you.
Exactly. Agreed. He's just obsessive and...
Would they take him someplace?
Probably.
I could never do that to him.
You can. Do it.
I miss everything.
Sorry. It's not very...
Great. So are you to live out
She's
your
being-
grim fairy tale? 2 people are dead.
Since when do you touch my girl?
Pete, this is kind of a bad time.
Well, I guess you didn't think about that when you put the moves on Debbie.
We talked, yeah, but it was move free. About this cage. When that sun sets,
You won't be alive to see it.
Yeah, too fucking believing she's an object.
serious. Something's gonna happen that you...
Ah. He doesn't have super strength yet.
He does love me.
This is useless. We have to go. I have to find Pete.
He does love me.
Come on.
He does love me.
I think we broke her.
He does love me. He does love me.
I think she was broken before this.
Yeah, that was like you were just clinging on to shatter to that hope. Uh-oh.
Time's up. Rules change.
That was a better transition than last time. He still looks ugly as fuck, but... But don't make him a werewolf though, that would just happen.
What was that?
Sorry!
All right, bloody priceless.
He knocked over the table.
You get the wolf. Got it.
She's gonna try to stop Buffy. Let's go, Buffy! The box! Come on! Sorry, but Buffy can survive that. I'm sorry, I can't take that seriously. Oh my god.
Pete, you're all right. God, you're all right. She almost shot you. Did you see? I stopped her.
Well,
You have to leave. Get out of Sunnydale.
well, a werewolf slayer. Love that. She's dead. Yup, she's dead. All the same, huh? Oh, come on! Wait, why is he going after him? Nice, yeah. You could have just choked him, I think. Well, he's dead. I'm mad about it.
Buffy.
Oh. Please click him back. Well, I hope that means that he's not mad.
Well, we got a hold of Pete's lab books and stuff, and Mr. Science was doing a Jekyll Hyde deal. He was afraid Debbie was going to leave him, so he mixed this potion to become super moss macho.
But too much.
Was, after a while, he didn't need the potion to turn into a bad guy.
Yeah, so he just like... Come on, so he made his worries and insecurities bigger than they were.
On his own.
So it was like a real killing. He wasn't under the influence of anything?
I don't know what to say that's not gonna sound stupid or obvious.
I've been friends with them both since before we started school.
Aw, I'm so sorry.
Thanks. I'm gonna be okay. It's just that you never really know what's going on inside somebody. Do you? I mean, you think...
Trees, lighting the land till it lay bathed in ghostly day. And the strain of the primitive remained alive and active. Faithfulness and devotion, things born of fire and roof, were his. Yet he retained his wildness and wiliness. And from the depths of the forest, a call still sounded.
I mean, to have the willpower enough to well, this is done. To have the willpower enough to, after being tortured for what seems like hundreds of years, to still remember her, I think is really good. And he looked like he was having a nightmare, which is very, it's, I ain't surprised. I was expecting him to be mad at her, to be honest. Maybe he will when he gets back to full power, because it was like, he looks so betrayed at the end. That I was like, there's no way that there's not going to be some angst about him having a misunderstanding. Oh, let's say having a misunderstanding, but it's not really a misunderstanding, is it? So, or maybe he's just like, Buffy could never do that to me, and then she finds out she does, and he's like, bitch, and blah blah. I don't know. I don't know. It was a nice episode. I'm so sad that she finally, like, said, I need help, you know, and then Keith died. And that's gonna kick her in the face, because she doesn't want to tell him. Because obviously they will be like, kill him again, or something along those lines. And she doesn't want to, because, sorry, he's back, right? So that's gonna kick her in the face later on. As sure as well they'll figure it out, find out, and then it'll be like a big drama and a big fight, which I'm not really looking forward to. But this was a good episode. I think it was nice, and we got to see kind of like a guy that was so in love with her that he tried to make himself better than he was, and ended up making himself worse. But she said like that nothing changed, but I don't know about that. Is it just when he's mad he gets really strong, or is it like when he's mad it's like he becomes under the influence of whatever he took, so he becomes more volatile than ever? So yeah, it kind of, but at the same time I don't think he loved her really, because, you know, he's calling her like, oh, did you judge that whore, did she like it, you know, when he was like fighting with Oz. So I think if you love someone, I mean, to kill everyone that touches her, first of all, I don't think is love. I think it's a bit more like an obsession. And to just immediately turn on her and be like, you bitch, you know, when you think she's done something bad, is, I think, it's not healthy, first of all, and I don't think it's love if you're that willing to murder your lover, right? And you were not emotionally stable to get a relationship. But I really hope that I think it might be a case of, like, now I'm basing this off the fact that series of Angel starts at the end of the 4th season. I might be completely wrong. But something along the lines of he gets better, because I feel like if he has a series of angels, I don't think they're gonna be in the same place, right? Because it would be stupid if it was like happening at the same time in the same place. I know it's happening at the same time because this is, I have to know for schedule purposes, for YouTube, for videos. I have to know, so that's so, like I took a smaller show to keep up with, so I can, like Firefly, instead of another bigger show for at the beginning of Angel, but I might do Fringe afterwards. So actually, I'm gonna do Fringe afterwards because my mom was like, you should watch Fringe, and I can't say no to my mom because she's the best. So, and she's like, it's a good show. So I'm like, people have been recommending it to me, so I believe her. But yeah, so anyways, I don't think it's happening at the same place, because that would be kind of dumb to do two shows on the same place in the same chronological timeline. Maybe it's later also in the future, but I think it's happening at the same time. So maybe he's gonna regain his senses, have a fight with Buffy, like be like, dude, I know you did this out of like, you did this not to hurt me, you didn't do this because you don't like me, but it's still hard to be near you, so bye. And he's gonna leave. Which is fair. Which is fair. It would allow Buffy to move on as well, because to have a lover that you're always worried about going out and killing a friend is not healthy. It is not a healthy relationship, right? So that's why I'm like, I think it's a good idea for that's why I think he might get he might get better and just be like, ciao, bye. He might not get better, disappear. I don't know. But I can't wait to see more. I can't wait to see the aftermath, even though it's gonna be painful to watch. I like that we got to see with Oz being like dealing with the fact that he becomes a monster every 3 days and then every month. It's hard. It's not exactly the thing you want to do with your life, you know? So yeah. I think it's nice that we got to see that. Scott is so good. The way he was like, I was about to say you look good, but now that I know that you had like a shitty night, you look amazing. Oh my god. Dude, if that man existed, propose. That's not true. But you know, he's so sweet as well. I want him. I want him. And I think if Buffy didn't have Angel angst, or like, we know at the beginning where she didn't actually meet Angel, or if he was actually done, he was over it, I think he would be such a great boyfriend. I think he would also accept the supernatural, I feel like. But without it, we probably won't know, because she freaks out every time, which, like, she's having a hard time, so it's fair, but at the same time, poor dude. So yeah. But he's so sweet. I want him. Poor him, especially his best friends died. And it's like he said, like, you don't know people until stuff like that happens. You're like, whoa. And like, you care about these people, and then he's like, wait, one of them turned out to be a murderer? What? That oh my god, that sounded horrible. But I just mean that you think you know someone and you care about them and you like them a lot as a friend, and then turns out that they're really not a good person. You're like, why was I ever friends with them if they're that of a bad person, you know? I think that's kind of what he was reflecting. And sometimes you don't know. And there's things that, because of the relationship you have, they're never going to share with you. Things you're never going to find out, blah, blah, blah. He was so sweet, he doesn't deserve it. But I liked that I could see a little bit more of Oz and Willow. Oz as well. He was good. Yeah, it was a really nice episode. It makes sense for him to be feral when he comes back. now that I have this information, if he would have come back and been perfectly sane, that would not have made sense. But without this episode, I think I'd be like, oh, okay, he comes back and he's just fine, you know. But now that I know, it makes sense why they made him feral and out of himself. You know, you've been tortured for hundreds of years without stop. To have anything left is a kind of a feat, you know. To not be broken and just is a feat. It's impressive. So I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see more. This show is amazing. People are like, season 3 is really good. It's like, yeah, it's really good. The angst is getting intense, but I'm sure people are gonna be like, this is nothing compared to this season. I'm like, no, why? I mean, to continue shows, they have to give angst, especially if they want to make it good. But still, I would have liked no angst. But a healthy dose of angst is always good. So let's look at the extras. My glasses are so dirty. Can you see? You can't, can you? You can see a little bit. You can see my face. This is my eye that sucks. And then this is my eye, like damn. Okay. Philip Lewis. He was on Friends. That I was like, man, I know this guy. He played hotel manager Mr. Mosby on the Disney Channel series The Suit Life of Zack and Cody and the spin-off The Suit Life on Deck. He has also appeared in series such as Lizzie McGuire, Friends, The Wayans Brothers, Yes Dear, Scrubs, How I Met Your Mother, and many others. Damn. He appeared in films including City Slickers, Bowfinger, Spy, I Spy, Surviving Christmas, Kicking and Screaming, and Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2. I thought I knew him, but I wasn't sure. Oof. Goddamn. Oh. Oh, that's the stunt double? Ooh, hello. Oh, that's where she was sitting. I forgot about that. I forgot. A lot of close-up shots. They have to do that with every episode? Oh my god. Okay, it's the same picture, but super small for some reason. Oh, look at this. Such a good imprint. Love those photos. You have to pose every time and then you do the scene actually. Jeffrey Walken, mauled by Peter Klarner. Stefan Platt, mauled by Peter Klarner. Debbie Foley, killed by Peter Klarner. Peter Klarner, neck snap by Angel with a chain. Pete counts as human. Sorry, I said Peter. Yeah, he just had tendencies. Oh, 7.4, the second lowest ranked episode of season. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Oh, I thought it was 144 out of 144. Goddamn. Yeah, it was a good episode, but I think it lacked in some aspects, especially the. I mean, it was a good one. There was some weirder ones in season 2, but yeah. When Angel and Buffy are fighting in the woods, he is barefoot. Later, when she visits him in the most, he's wearing shoes. Ah, that's what I thought. I was like, hey, he has shoes. Oz's werewolf form in Beauty and the Beast. And the Beast looked completely different from his Yeah, no, it looked kind of like a really hairy monkey instead. Buffy has a 2:00 appointment with the school counselor, but the wall clock over the door shows 4:15. Good. When Debbie turns around from looking in the mirror, her black eye is gone. With Alexander and Cordelia go to the morgue to examine the corpse. While they're examining, you can see the corpse breathing. So here, this is inshore. Oh, gave up remember this role, so where to get pins from and how do you... Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, if you're that... Like, how the fuck did you get pins if you're this feral? Willow uses a Scooby-Doo lunchbox to hold her forensic kit. Oh, right. Willow compares Pete with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde from the 1986 novella Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson. Trailer. Oz's werewolf form, last seen in Phases, is radically changed. Among the production staff, the new makeup was referred to as the gay boss. Why exactly? But when Willow and Buffy confront Debbie in the girls' locker room, an anti-driving while intoxicated poster behind Buffy's head reads, "Most women are attracted to dead guys." I can confirm. Mr. Platt is the 7th member of Sunnydale High Staff to die. No! Seriously, I was like, what is your murder record? And it's like, okay, bye. If Pete had not been killed, he would have become a werewolf. It has been explained that anyone who was bitten by a werewolf will turn into one, and Oz was shown to have bitten Pete while in wolf form. Oh, really? It was just a bunch of bodies fighting. Mr. Platt's corpse is discovered holding a cigarette with a really long ash on the end, which means either his killer placed a lit cigarette in his hands after killing him, or he sat completely still while being mauled. Why is he I didn't really get that one. I was like, even if he's being mauled, I feel like he's gonna react a little bit. Neither of these scenarios seem particularly likely. La Belle et la Bête. The Beauties and the Beasts. Yeah. Oh, is it just like La Belle et la Bête, like Beauty and the Beasts? Yeah, if you wanted to be actually accurate with French, it would be La Belle et la Bête. La Belle et la Bête. So Beauty and the Beast, like fuck, what's her name? That makes sense, actually. Oh, that's actually like the princess with like yellow dress. Someone say Belle, no? Her name is Belle. La Belle et la Bête, Beauty and the Beast. Belle, c'est ça. Her name is Belle. I can see why that, because like her boyfriend was a monster. In the case of Willow and Oz, of Pete and Shosbin, and a little bit like Buffy and, oh my god, it's always the guy, I just noticed, and Angel. That's actually a cool reference. I like that. So yeah, that was a really nice episode. I hope you guys, even though it's not the fan favorite, I hope you guys liked it. If you did, don't be afraid to leave a like, comment what you thought below, subscribe to see more. Don't be afraid to check out my Patreon, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.